Hello everyone, this is yours truly JBlue68. Today is June the 15th, Saturday, and this is going to be my first video in probably about a week. It's been about 6 days, and I'm going to explain why that is. I want to apologize that it's been a minute since I posted, but it's a lot that has been going on. For one thing, I got a virus on my software, and it's taken me about a week to cleanse all of my digital media. Still not done. Still got a couple of things I gotta do, but most of what I've had to do is done, where I can now go ahead and film and post vids. So sorry it took me a while. I'm way behind. Most of the books that I'm about to do in this haul you've probably seen on videos by other YouTubers, but these are going to be specifically my picks. This is not like a complete video release, comic book release of every comic book that has come out in the last 2 weeks. These are my specific picks that have come out of comic books that have come out over the last 2 weeks. And we're starting off here with one of my favorite comic book covers. I absolutely love this cover. Featuring Felicia, I think it's her last name Carton or something like that, but I know her first name's Felicia, and she's one of the villains and love interests of Peter Parker, Spider-Man, similar to Catwoman and Batman. They kind of have a love affair thing going on between them or something, but this is Black Cat #1, and I also got the poster of this because I love this particular drawing. I was going to feature the poster in this video, but I didn't have time because of what I was taking care of last week, along with being busy at work and some other things I've had to do, and preparing for the next Comic-Con that's going to be there's one Comic-Con next month, the week of July the 14th, and I got some other things I'll be doing. There's a Star Trek event that's coming out, that's already out actually, at the Henry out in Dearborn, Michigan, and Comic-Con in August. But anyway, back to this haul. I should have said all that before I even started the haul. So yeah, we got Black Cat #1. And again, I absolutely love the artwork here. She looks so sexy, so villainous, or full of villainy, I should say, and like she's about to get into some trouble. All right, so move that out of the way. And we have Spider-Man Symbiote #3, which features Black Cat on the cover again, or on a Spider-Man cover. As I said, she was one of the nemesis of Spider-Man. And this is Spider-Man in his black outfit. You also see Mysterio here, Electro, and Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. So this is book #3 of that series. And I think this is going to go up to about 5 or 6 books. So there we have that. And next up is Ironheart #7. Ironheart #7. The continued story of Miss Riri Williams. And it also features a wasp here on the cover. See her down there in the corner. And it looks like the guys or the people on this cover are infected with some sort of virus. They have blue skin and red eyes. So viruses have not only infected my software, they've actually infected some of the characters in the comic books too. Interesting. All right, so Riri Williams #7. And this is one of my picks of the week. This is my favorite picks, actually, right here. This and Black Cat. This is Silver Surfer Black #1. And this is written by Donny Cates. And I heard a lot about this particular story in what I think is going to be one of the coolest reintros of Silver Surfer into the Marvel Universe. And he had a story that was being written about a year or two ago, I think by Matt Fraction or Greg Pak, one of them. It might have been Greg Pak. And I really couldn't get into that story. I didn't like the artwork, and I didn't like the story. I thought it was goofy. Um, but I think this story is going to be a little bit more serious and get into the essence of the Silver Surfer as we enjoy him, and some atrocious situation that has infected him. Again, all these infections, what's going on? It looks like his hand is turning black, or some other thing is going on, some weird thing is going on with him. So, like, wow, all kinds of infections have been going on. Even in the comic books. Isn't that interesting? Wow. Okay, so Silver Surfer Black, #1, my pick of the week. And here we have Giant Man, #3. It's part of the War of the Realms series. Giant Man #3. And this one actually features Stature, Cassie Lang, who was a daughter of Scott Lang, who was featured in Avengers Endgame. And she was also in both the Ant-Man films, Ant-Man and the Wasp and Ant-Man. And it's been alluded to that we will see this character eventually in a future Marvel film. She's part of the Young Avengers. She grows in size like her father can when he becomes Giant Man. So eventually we will see Stature, I believe, at some point in time. Can't wait for that. All right, so book #3, and it will be going up to, I think, five books or something like that. And then we have the New Agents of Atlas #3, with Amadeus Cho on the cover. And this is written by Greg Pak, writer I just mentioned a moment ago. I like that cover too. And it looks like the Agents of Atlas have been attacked. They're all laying on the ground unconscious. We have here, I know that's Silk right there, and some of the newer characters of this particular series. I don't know all of their names just yet. Okay, so War of the Realms, the New Agents of Atlas. Next up, we have Prisoner X. Good series here. I'm loving this series. And this is also going to go up to about 5 books, I think it is. And that's Bishop on the cover there, fighting it looks like Forge. I'm not for sure. That might be Forge, but I might be wrong because he has a mechanical arm. Some other X-Men there, and I know that that's Beast. So, yeah. Enjoying this series, #4. This is from the Age of X-Man run. And I think, again, this will be going up to about 5 or 6 books. It's a mini series. So after that, we have another X-Men book. This is Uncanny X-Men #19. And as I mentioned before, this series will be ending at issue number 21 or 22. And then I've also, all the X-Men books, as I mentioned previously, will be ending sometime in July or August. They'll be canceled indefinitely, as Jonathan Hickman is about to introduce his Power of X stories, which I touched on that subject on a previous video. Okay. And after that, we have Savage Avengers #2, which features Conan the Barbarian and Wolverine on the cover going at it at each other. That is an awesome cover. 2 of the most savage characters in the X-Men universe on the attack against each other. Wow. So this is Savage Avengers #2. I haven't began reading the series yet, as I'm getting caught up on a lot of my books. I'm always getting caught up because I'm always behind. All right. Loving this cover here. My next favorite pick of the week, The Incredible Hulk, Last Call. And this is a one-shot. The Hulk is enjoying a lot of success right now under the penmanship of writer Al Ewing, who's doing the story Immortal Hulk, which I haven't had a chance to read either, that series either, and I actually don't have really any of the books. What I'm going to have to do is end up getting the trade paperback of that series, which is out on sale now. Trade paperback issues 1, 2, and volumes 1, 2, and 3 are out. So once I get the money to buy them, I definitely will, and I can't wait to read that series. But I'm loving this cover as we return back to the title of Incredible Hulk. Love that artwork too, definitely. And issue number 5. I think this is the final issue of War of the Realms. I'm not for sure. But issue number 5 of War of the Realms, which features our heroes in peril against Malekith, the Dark Elf. And here we see, of course, Black Panther, Deadpool, looks like one of the Hulkverines, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, She-Hulk, riding on some great beast. And also I see Blade over here in the cover, fighting against the elements and against the creatures of from Midgard. I'm sorry, not from Midgard, from Asgard, that were released by Malekith, the Dark Elf. So that's issue number 5. And I've enjoyed the series. I mean, it's received mixed reviews from other readers, but I like it a lot. You know, it's gotten right into what the title actually depicts, which is War of the Realms. It didn't take a long time for the war or the story to unfold into a war and what's happening with the characters and their battle against the battle of good and evil, I should say. All right, so that's that. My next pick of the week, Major X number 5. Now, this book was hard to get. When I put it in my pull list, I was told that there was only one copy in the store. And so I had to call around to get this, man. And very fortunate to get my hands on it, issue number 5. And I'm a person who likes to be consistent with my books. So I was able to get this one, and there's mystery character here. I'm believing it looks like this might be Rachel, what's her name? Summers, the daughter of Scott Summers and Jean Grey. I think that's who that is, but I'm not for sure because I haven't read this book yet. But this is a good series, definitely. One I highly recommend to read. I believe we may eventually see the character Major X possibly, and the future of the Marvel MCU too. But yeah, definitely a good story to read. Highly recommended. And next up, we get into our True Believers comic books. These are our dollar books. Oh God, let me get this in here. Wow, I got a lot of books. Okay, make some adjustments there. So this is Marvel True Believers Spider-Man, which features a lot of the Silver Age comic covers. These are reprints, and they're only $1. I've said it before. Marvel does their True Believers books for $1. For those of us who are on a budget, these are good books to buy and definitely good books to read. On the back of this, I have another Spider-Man book, which features Spider-Man versus the Hulk. Wow, that's interesting. Spider-Man fighting the Hulk. Can't wait to read that. See how that turns out. That's actually the Gray Hulk there, and he has a green tongue. So it'll be interesting to see how he's able to fight against the Hulk. Next up, we have Web of Spider-Man. Spider-Man in his spider armor. I don't know what to make of that. It almost looks like samurai armor or something like that. I can't say I like it or dislike it, but anyway, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man has so many different suits that he wears or has worn throughout the years. On the back, we have the new Spider-Man in his black outfit again, with Daredevil and also what appears to be the Black Widow in the background. That's pretty neat there. From the True Believers line, dollar comic book. And I think this is the last book of this particular haul. The Amazing Spider-Man black outfit again, and Spider-Man in his regular outfit as we know him. From the Amazing Spider-Man line. Now I don't know if that's Flash Thompson or Peter Parker who seems to be unraveled in between these two suits or personalities or personas of Spider-Man. Looks like he's conflicted as to which one he should be, Spider-Man in his regular red and blue outfit or Spider-Man in black. I don't know. Interesting. Alrighty. And we'll turn this over on the back too and see what the reveal is here. Oh, now that is a sweet cover. That is awesome. And they're making this character into a movie, by the way. Morbius. I think that's going to be under Sony. Morbius the vampire, the living vampire. And you see he's beating the crap out of Spider-Man. But yeah. Oh, Spider-Man has 6 arms. Okay, and I actually seen a toy, or not a toy, a statue made of the Spider-Man with his 6 arms. I seen an action figure and a statue. Real nice one. Actually, a statue on another guy I subscribe to, Jim Mint, and he actually had a custom-made 6-armed Spider-Man on his page. It was really nice. And this is where that particular character comes from. Yeah, so we have Morbius, a living vampire. I'm really liking that cover a lot. That is awesome. And like Spider-Man's getting the crap slapped out of him. His 6 arms can't save him. All right, so yeah, that's it. And we're back to Black Cat. All right, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this haul. Again, I'm sorry I've been away for... I won't say so long, but I've been away for a while. I haven't seen X-Men Dark Phoenix yet. I haven't had a chance because, again, I've been busy trying to get rid of this virus out of my software. Once I see it, I may or may not do a review. Depends on if I like the movie or not. But enough reviews have been done about the movie already. And most of you probably have seen it and made your own determination of whether you like it or not. But one thing I like for sure is whether the movie is liked or not, we're about to head into that phase of the MCU finally doing X-Men movies, and that I'm very excited about. I've also been catching up on Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is in season 2 right now. Not a very popular show, not even amongst fans. I've enjoyed it. I have 3 more episodes to watch before I finish out that particular season series. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which aired its latest episode last night. And whether you like it or not, or excited about the show or not, the final season and the final Netflix Marvel TV show, Jessica Jones Season 3. And I've already watched the first 2 episodes, and I'm blown away. I love it. Episode 2, which was directed by, what is her name? Kristen Ritter, who stars as the lead character, Jessica Jones. She actually made her directorial debut and directed episode 2, which was a love letter to any comic book fan. If you've ever read any Brian Michael Bendis comics about the character, you'll absolutely love episode 2 of Jessica Jones. I recommend it. This is the very last Marvel Netflix TV show to ever be aired, as far as we know. So I'm definitely going to be finishing that one out very soon, and excited to have that to watch for viewing. So again, that's it. That's all, y'all. Thank you for subscribing to my page. Please like this channel, share it, make any comments. I appreciate it. Please give me the thumbs up, and I look forward to posting a video to you guys very soon. Peace, love, and hair grease.